these flavors are a 10 out of 10. If you like matcha, you might like this. Tonight's dinner is going to be a hibachi inspired dinner. This is delicious. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be sharing a what I eat in a day video, plant-based of course if you're new here, or maybe you even just saw by the title. For all of these meals that I'm planning to make today, my goal is to ensure they have a decent amount of protein and a decent amount of fiber. I want the meals to be satisfying. I also got some goals that I'm working on, so I need the protein and I need the fiber, and of course healthy fats and complex carbs. For breakfast this morning, I'm really excited because this is gonna be the first time I'm making this. I want to make savory oats. So I have some oats here that I'm planning to use. I also have some tempeh bacon that I'm gonna use. Now with every meal, I like to have some sort of greens, but I'm gonna have like greens galore with this one because I have some asparagus that I want to cook up and I want to use it up. So I'm gonna add that. I also have some microgreens. These are the microgreens that I'm be using. Absolutely love me some microgreens. This is a spicy mix. Too good. Only thing I'm really sad about is the fact that I do not have any dairy-free milk that is unsweetened. So I'm about to be cooking these oats with water. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into what I'm eating today. I'm just going to use half a cup of oats and then 3/4 cup of water. Add a little pinch of salt and then just let that cook down. So I just gave the milk that I have in there a taste test to see how it would be. Y'all, that thing is sweet. So I gotta stick with the water. Dang, I can't believe I don't have any milk. And I could make some because I do have some cashews in the refrigerator soaking right now. If you saw my what I eat in a few days, I had purchased this cashew. It was like a smoked Gouda cashew cheese. I wanted to try to make it. So I have some cashews soaking in the fridge, but I want to save those for that recipe. But anyway, okay, I gotta test this. Oh, it's ready. And you know, because she's gliding. Okay, let me pour this water out. I'm just gonna add a smidge of oil. I like to brush the oil like that. I like to season the tempeh bacon even though it comes pre-seasoned. So that was just some smoked paprika. That was also onion powder, and this is garlic powder. And then for even more of a smoky flavor, I'm just gonna add a dash of this liquid smoke. It smells so good, y'all. So you know how I mentioned that I have some cashews soaking because I want to make my own cashew cheese? Well, I tried it the first time and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. It did turn out good, but I wanted to be more firm. When I look at other or similar recipes online, they use agar powder and then they also use tapioca starch. I didn't use either one, so I do need to pick some of that up, but I'll probably do that this weekend. Now, I only brought that up because this is the cashew cheese. And in order to make my oatmeal more creamy, because right now it's not creamy at all, I imagine that this will help. So I'm gonna throw this in there as well. That definitely helped. Listen, one thing I'm gonna do is try to figure it out, okay? Doesn't this look so good? Oh, I know this is about to be so good. So we have a bite that has everything on it. Why have I not been making savory oatmeal? This is delicious. Y'all, that was so good. I made a happy plate. I completely forgot to take my morning vitamins, so that's what I'm about to do. So I do 4 drops of my vitamin D3 plus K2. I'll have this linked in the description box. I recently started adding turmeric supplements. I recently started taking this again. I used to take it consistently, but I decided that I want to add it back into my supplement routine. So I take 2 of those. I take my multivitamin. I already took my vitamin D3, which you saw. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was just looking at the macros for the meal that I had for breakfast. So it was only about 21 grams of protein, which, I mean, 20 to 30 is my goal. I got like 50% of the fiber that I need for the day just through that, which is so wild. I also got a good amount of iron. Honestly, I found out that I need to get more iron. So I've been a little bit more intentional there. And in the meantime, I have decided to incorporate an iron supplement. Now, I don't take the iron supplement in the morning with my multivitamin because my multivitamin in this drink has minerals in it. And based off of what I've been told from my doctor and then also what I researched on my own, you don't take iron and minerals together. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm really pumped about that because I got 50% of the daily value of fiber that I need, 29% of iron, got a lot of potassium. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. So as far as like what I'm having right now, I am about to join this call really quick, but I didn't have time to make lunch. So I'm just gonna have this little protein shake. And then once I get back to my place, then I'm going to make a proper lunch because I am hungry. Okay, so I just finished my first call. I should be on another call right now. I low-key just need a breather. This next call that I'm having, so the previous call was with YouTube, and this next call that I'm having is also with YouTube. The one that I guess I should be on right now is with TikTok. However, God is so good. I was recently invited to be part of the YouTube partnership manager program where I have a one-on-one manager to help me with my YouTube journey and experience. When I found out about the news, I was like, oh my gosh, God, you are so good. You are so good. When I was telling my husband this, whenever people ask me, what do you have planned for your business? Like what's next? What's next? Honestly, I hesitate to even share because whatever I envision is always like down here. Because God is always up here. I know it's important to have goals and all the things, but I do not get tied to any of that because I know God is always going to blow my mind and surpass whatever it was that I imagined to be for me. When I gave him what I'm doing in this culinary and food space, how he took it, well, it was already his, but how he took it and just elevated it. God is so good, and I give him my business every single day. Whenever my husband and I are praying before we start the day, we're just like, Lord, please take control of our day. Please take control of our businesses. Please give us the ideas, the words, and God is good. God is good. But yeah, so I have that call that I'm about to get ready for, and then after this I want to make a lunch, but I want to make a light lunch because dinner is going to be on the heavier side, which I'm really excited for, and I know you're gonna be excited for it too. So I just got off the call with my YouTube partnership manager and I'm so excited. My partnership manager seems really kind. She was like, you are just a burst of energy. And I was like, I actually am. But anyway, I'm finally about to eat. What I'm making is a vermicelli bowl for lunch. My husband and I have been having these for dinner and we have a few leftovers remaining. So I'm about to put that bowl together. So let me go ahead and go through everything. You know what? We're about to put together this tofu, so I'm all over the place. I'm just very energetic today, and hopefully you don't mind because I got a lot of energy. It's just been a good day, and I feel really good, and yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be cooking up some tofu, but this is the tofu that I'm using. It is a soy-free tofu. I picked this one up from Sprouts, but you should also be able to find it at Fresh Market, maybe a co-op. So I just added it to this bowl, but here's the tofu. Add some coconut aminos in here. And then that's just for some extra flavor. You can let this marinate if you want to. And if you do decide to let it marinate, I would recommend letting it marinate for about 30 minutes or so. I don't have time to let this marinate because I'm really hungry. So I'm just gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast and then about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, some black pepper, and then just mix that up. I'm just gonna add these to my air fryer. I like to air fry my tofu on 400 degrees for about 15 minutes and then I just shake it halfway through. Oh, but I feel like I should probably talk about now. Like I mentioned, we've been having this bowl for dinner. So this was our take on a Vietnamese dipping sauce. If you've gone to a Vietnamese restaurant, you have probably had this sauce before, but it's called Nuc Sham. We combined some water with coconut aminos. I wanna say I ended up using maple syrup instead of sugar, which is typically what's used in the recipe. I also added the red chilies and garlic, and I want to say that might have been it. But yeah, this sauce is so good. Chef's kiss. So let's go ahead and put this bowl together. So I'm adding down some lettuce. I have some vermicelli noodles. Okay, then I have my carrots. I have some cucumbers. And our tofu is all done. Here's how it looks. That looks so yum. And then I'm also going to add some cilantro that's on its last leg. Have some mint. Add some of that nutritional that I mentioned. Some crushed peanuts. And then this is completely optional, but I like to drizzle some hoisin sauce on top as well. Oh, okay. That was not supposed to happen. And then sriracha. It looks so yummy. I'm really excited to dig in because these flavors are a 10 out of 10. I remembered I wanted to make my spirulina drink. Really, all you need for this blue spirulina, I'll have everything linked in the description box if you want to make it. Also gonna use my good old maca powder and then ashwagandha. 1 teaspoon of ashwagandha, 1 teaspoon of maca powder, and then 1 scoop of that. Then I have some warm water. This is some soy milk. I'm gonna add a smidge of maple syrup, not too much. There we go. So now I'm ready to officially eat. I have my vermicelli bowl right here, tofu and vermicelli bowl. And then I have my spirulina latte, which is so good. I've really been enjoying it. I am trying to be more mindful of the amount of sugar that I'm consuming because y'all know I love a good beverage. But anyway, in case you are wondering, the benefits of spirulina, well, with all things, based off of what, you know, I've been reading on how long does it take for you to see the benefits. You have to consistently consume things in order to see the benefits. There may be some things where you can see the benefits immediately, but the majority of the stuff that I do like to consume, you have to consistently take it or consume it in order to see the true benefits. Now, spirulina does have antioxidant properties as well as anti-inflammatory properties, a lot of vitamins and minerals. So that's why I decided I wanted to start incorporating it more often. Oh yeah, and the ashwagandha is for stress relief and the maca powder is for hormone health. I honestly switch between like my matcha, the black sesame latte, all of which has really good benefits, but it's not just like a one-time thing because you have to consistently consume these things in order to see the benefits. But anyway, I just want to mention that in case anybody was interested. Taste-wise, I would say that if you like matcha, you might like this. That's my little latte, got my lunch. I'm about to eat this because I do have another meeting that I gotta prepare for. But this, too good. Aren't these little cups so cute? I'll have these linked in the description box in case you want to check them out. So it's time for dinner and I'm really excited for it because I made this last week and I posted it over on my Instagram. Tonight's dinner is going to be a hibachi inspired dinner. So here I have some tofu. This is just super firm tofu. And so what we're gonna do with the tofu is just Hasselback cut it and then marinate it in a Japanese barbecue sauce. With that, I have some leftover rice here. It's gonna be perfect for the fried rice that we're gonna have on the side of this. And then also on the side, zucchini, because what is hibachi without zucchini? So we're gonna start with the tofu. I'm just gonna put something like this. These are just utensils. Put them right there. So after you cut it, you gotta be careful. It's gonna separate like that. And then you can really get the marinade in between here, which is going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Over the course of 30 minutes, flip it around. So just let this sit and prep everything else. I cut this up off camera, but this is just garlic. You saw me cut up the onions. I also have some green onions that I cut up. And then right here are the frozen peas and carrots. Okay, so in this case, do as I say, not as I do. Don't overcrowd the pan like I did. I just removed half of the zucchini and squash and I'm just cooking it down. I feel like I was rushing, which I need to get out of the habit of rushing to cook my food and just take my time. So I just removed some of it.
So excited.
Sir!
Come here!
Go!
Come here, buddy. Come here.
You know you about to chase him.
Sir! Come here.
Go! Go! You made him hit his head! And I forgot to mention that you can also do this with quinoa. I've made quinoa fried rice before and it was so delicious. You could also do this with cauliflower rice too, which is an option. With whatever we have left over, I'll probably throw some cauliflower rice with it to just add even more volume to this rice. So it is time to go ahead and cook up our protein. This is only gonna take maybe like 15 minutes, if that, in the air fryer, but everything else is done. Oh, actually, that's not the only thing left because I want to make a yum yum sauce. So, which is actually perfect because while the tofu is in the air fryer, I'll throw together this yum yum sauce. About to add the tofu in here. I'm so excited. Let me try to talk to y'all from right here. The only thing that is different from the last time is I put cornstarch in the marinade the last time I did it, which I ran out of cornstarch from lunch today, so I don't have any. So hopefully it still turns out right, but we gonna see. The flavor really got up in there. Look at that. And even in between, yes. I'm about to brush it with a little bit of oil and then pop this in the air fryer for about 10 to 15 minutes and on 400 degrees for our yum yum sauce. So in here I have some melted plant-based butter. This is probably 1.5 tablespoons of melted plant-based butter. I'm gonna go in with about 2 tablespoons of vegan mayo, maybe a little over 2 tablespoons. And then a little under 1/2 tablespoon of ketchup, 1/2 tablespoon of maple syrup, about 1 teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. I'm gonna do about 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and then about 1/8 teaspoon of ginger. I'm gonna whisk and give it a taste to make sure I'm happy with it. It looks good, but does it taste good? It's good. I haven't even tasted the rice. Let me taste it and see how it is. Really good. I need to slow down before I eat all of it. Y'all tell me that tofu doesn't look good. I'm so excited to eat. Everything is all done. So let's go ahead and plate this up. Okay, and I'm also going to add just a little bit more barbecue sauce on here and some sesame seeds. Throw on some of those green onions. Okay, and then last but not least, some of that yum yum sauce. We got our tofu, the rice, and the zucchini and squash. Okay, time to give it a little taste test. Yes. Please make this. It's so good. So we're about to enjoy dinner. We're watching Severance, so that's gonna be our show for the night. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to make a plant-based meal or two. If you are new here, please introduce yourself in the comments because I would love to say hello. And if you are returning, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.